Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to TCFL Central. This is episode 7 of the 2023 TCFL Action PC Football League. As you can see in front of me here, we have the standings, the schedule, and the league leaders as of week 7. Take a quick look here. You see Hurts is leading the league in passing. Rushing Saunders leads with 405. See the receiving leaders and all sorts of other ones. Interesting thing here at the bottom, you have offensive leader Winnipeg 29.5. Defense lacrosse and Winnipeg tied at 17.7 points a game. And the power ranking has Winnipeg first, Cleveland second, Front Street third, lacrosse fourth, and Auburndale fifth. Take a look at the standings in the Action PT Conference. We have Front Street 4 and 2 in first place in the East, followed by Nashville, Cleveland, and Sheridan still looking for their first win. In the Western Division, we have Winnipeg 6-0, the only undefeated team in the league. Lacrosse and Auburndale second at 3 and 3, and Transylvania 2 and 4. For week 8 games, we have Auburndale at Front Street, Sheridan at Transylvania, Cleveland at Lacrosse, Winnipeg at Nashville. And we have a special treat. We are also going to play a head-to-head game on the PC side, and that's Hazard County at Woodland. They unfortunately did not get the opportunity to get together to play their game in the first part of their schedule, so they agreed to have the game played here on the PC side. Let's see, I think we need a game of the week. Let's take a look here. See if we can find some teams that haven't actually been on the game of the week yet. Let's see, Auburndale and Front Street game. Auburndale and Front Street have been on the game of the week. Sheridan and Transylvania. Transylvania twice. Sheridan has not. Cleveland and Lacrosse. Let's go with that. Cleveland. Lacrosse has both been on once. And Winnipeg and Nashville. Of course, Winnipeg has been on being undefeated. The Nashville was on also. So, it looks like the only team that hasn't been on the TCFL game of the week is Sheridan. So, we're going to have Sheridan at Transylvania as the game of the week. That way, after 8 weeks to play, we'll have every single Action PC conference team on the game of the week. So, let's go ahead and get right to the action. And we'll go ahead and play the Hazard County at Woodland game first. And there we go. And there's the score. Hazard County edges them 24-23. Maybe that should have been the game of the week. Let's take a quick look at their box score. Oh my God. Look at the 3 minutes left in the game. Woodland scored a touchdown on a McCaffrey 9-yard run, and they evidently tried for the 2-pointer for the win, and it was no good. If you want, we can check down in the play-by-play area and see what they did. Here's the drive summaries. Hazard County 24 first downs to Woodland 16. Total yards, while Hazard County racked up 473 yards to Woodland 291. Man, Woodland somehow managed to stay in the game even with under 300 yards total offense. See some highlights here. There's a Prescott 43-yard pass to Lamb. He also connected to Lamb for 46 yards. Brady connected for a 54-yard pass. There you go. Individual stat. Look at Barkley ran for 118 yards for Hazard County, along with Prescott throwing for over 300. Well, let's go down here at the 3-minute mark of the fourth quarter and see if they actually try for a two-pointer. 24. They're 24-13. Oh, it doesn't tell you if they tried for 2 or 1. Maybe up in the stats it did. Let's take a quick look here. Go back up to stats. So we have Woodland kicking. Yeah, he was 2 or 3 on extra points. So I'm gonna take a guess. They should try the 1 point at a time since it was 3 minutes, a little over 3 minutes left in the game. But that was a big miss there by Elliott. Okay, let's go on and get to the Action PC division games. Conference games. First one up is Armandale at Front Street. Front Street favored by 7. And there you have it, Armandale upsets Front Street 13-10. The scoring drives. Armandale kicked a field goal with 5 minutes left to take the lead for good. Armandale had no offense at all. Look at 222 yards. Rushing, they only managed 40. For a team that drafted running backs early in the 2023 draft, they don't seem to be very good in most of their games. Okay, Front Street have 44 first downs, 435 yards. Just looking at the stats, you would have thought that Front Street rolled over Armandale, but that was not the case today. Yeah. And you can see real quick here, and that may have been a problem with Roger. He got two passes picked off by halftime. Yeah, he had 2 interceptions and a touchdown. You can see that Armandale did not do very well rushing. Mixton overall, Front Street had 83 yards. Just so happened that Front Street's offense and defense did not gel today. Go through the play-by-play if you'd like. Again, as we mentioned every other week, you can pause the video anytime you'd like and take a look at some individual stats or play-by-play or whatever. Okay, going on to the next game, that's Sheridan and Transylvania. That'll be our game of the week, so we'll skip it. And we have 2 teams at 3-3, Cleveland and McLeod. They have Cleveland favored by 2. Let's see what happens. And there you have it. Cleveland knocked off McLeod 32-17. And you can see here halftime Cleveland had the lead 19-10 and pretty much coasted the rest of the way out. There's your drive summaries. There you go. Cleveland 400 plus total yards to McClough, just over 300. There's some highlights. Marriott intercepted 3 times for McClough. Probably they're doing. Yeah, his rating was a whopping 38.4. Burrow did well, 300 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Rushing side, Jacobs got 91 yards, not bad. Kirk caught 10 passes for Cleveland. Go down a little further. Statistic. And the play-by-play. And there was your starting lineups for the game. Okay, going to game 4 on the Action PC conference time. We have Winnipeg, only undefeated team left, going against Nashville, 3-3. Winnipeg's favored by 9. Let's see if Nashville can do an upset. Nope, they did. Winnipeg wins their 7th game, 23-12 over Nashville. And it was actually a pretty good game. Halftime we had Winnipeg up 10-6. And then they pretty much took over in the second half, scoring 13 points to Nashville 6. Okay, and you see in this one it said 2 failed, so that means in the other game where we had the 24-23 score, which was the Hazard County and Woodland game, and it just said Ash failed and didn't say 2 failed, so we know that they did not go for a 2-pointer at that time. Okay, so let's go to the drive summaries. Offense. Nashville didn't crack 300, but they did. Let's see, Winnipeg. They did keep Winnipeg under 400 with 360, 346. Passing-wise, Nashville actually outgained them. Winnipeg, and rushing-wise, Winnipeg. Nashville got stacked 3 times. That, of course, hurt a couple penalties. 9 penalties there for Nashville. The time of possession was Winnipeg with nearly 35 minutes of the game. There's an injury there. Take a look at the highlight. Chubb running for 45 yards. Jones got intercepted twice. That probably didn't help Nashville much at all. Yeah, Jones threw for 237 compared to Hurts 232. Jones, Winnipeg ran for 75 yards. Chubb had 66. Look at that average for Chubb, 7.3. Okay, there you go. There's the play-by-play. Skim through that real quick. Spot. Let's see something there. Just for future understanding. Let's see, that was failing. 4th quarter at 12:46. If it shows what play it was. And then 12:46. There's the touchdown. Now it doesn't say what type of play they ran for the 2-pointer. Okay, well, I think that's it from Nashville. Winnipeg win 23-12. And let's go over the scores again. Armadale upsets Front Street 13-10. Cleveland defeats McCloss 32-17. Winnipeg stays undefeated with a 23-12 win over Nashville. And then our Transylvania head-to-head conference had one game played on the PC this week, and that was Hazard County edging out Woodland 24-23. Okay, so it's time for our game of the week. Sheridan 0-6, and Transylvania 2-4. Transylvania favored by 6. Set them up in his computer, play regular. I think that's all okay. Sheridan's roster, Transylvania, and there's your offenses and defenses for Sheridan and Transylvania. There you go, it's the quarterback for Sheridan, going against Cousins of Transylvania. Okay, let's go ahead and get the phone toss. And it looks like we're
Welcome to Neutral Park. Sheridan and Transylvania. A battle of last place teams. Here's the kick from Camarda. Fielded by Agnew. 43-yard return.
Pretty cool return there. 43-yard game. Well,
first and 10.
To the play-by-play
shotgun formation.
To call the
Cousins
game
at the line.
We'll be back at the end of the
game. He fades back to pass. Medium into Smith. Ozzy brings him down.
Enjoy the
first
game.
Down. 13 yards. Cousins fades back to pass. Short hitch to Knox. Second and 10. Cousins calls out the signals. Back to pass. Short into Bateman. Thompson spins him down. A gain of 6. Third and 4 from the 39. Cousins calls the signals. Sets to throw. Short out to Granson. Pushed out by Baker. First down. A gain of 5. Cousins changing the play. Cousins with the give to Sanders. Drilled by Hill at the 35. 1-yard loss. Second and 11. Cousins fades back to pass. Medium slant to Granson. Knocked down by Baker. First down. A gain of 14. Cousins hands to Moss. Stoned by Rousseau at the 24. Loss of 3. Taylor was injured on the play. Taylor is slow getting up a few plays. Cousins sets up in the pocket. Cousins passes to Sanders. Baker with the tackle. A gain of 6. Third and 7 from the 18. Cousins gives to Moss. Tackled by Hill at the 14. A gain of 4. And that will bring up 4th down. 32-yard attempt for Bullock. This will give them the lead. The snap from Humphrey. Blocked. Pounced on by Campbell. First and 10. Shotgun. Goff at the line. Goff gives to Hubbard. Tackled by Dave at the 25. No pickup. Goff at the line. Fades back to pass. Medium out pass. Pushed out by Holland. First down. A gain of 12. Bradbury was injured on the play, but he'll remain in the game. Armstead was injured on the play. Armstead to the sideline. He won't return. Camarda back in punt formation. Fair catch signaled for, he makes the catch at the 9. Punt of 54 yards. From the I. Cousins gives to Moss. At the 13. A gain of 4. Shotgun. Cousins sets to throw. Medium hitch. Brought down by Baker. A gain of 12. First and 10 from the 25. Cousins hands to Sanders. Billings brings him down at the 25. No gain. Cousins at the line. Cousins fades back to pass. Cousins will run. Caught by Jones at the 27. A gain of 2. Third and 8. Cousins drops back to pass. Medium curl to Smith. Tackled by Ozzie. First down. 11 yards. Cousins fades back to pass. Medium cross to Granson. Cousins gives to Sanders. Tackled by Baker at the 41. A gain of 3. Third and 7 at the 41. Cousins calling signals. Fades back to pass. Medium fly to Granson. Tackled by Baker. A gain of 13. Eight-play 45-yard drive. They've used 4:52 on the clock. Cousins fades back to pass. He throws to Moss. Tackled by Edwards. 3-yard gain. Second and 7 at the 43. Sanders takes the handoff. Campbell with the tackle at the 38. A gain of 5. 3rd and 2 from the 38. Current drive, 10 plays, 53 yards. 6:13 off the clock. Cousins fades back to pass. Short slant to Bateman. 4th and 2. Cousins at the line. Takes a deep drop. Screen. Tackled by Baker at the 36. A gain of 2. First down. First and 10. Cousins drops back to pass. Cousins throws underneath to Sanders. Hit and stopped by Barton. A gain of 3. No score. Current drive, 13 plays, 58 yards. They've used 7:46 on the clock. Cousins fades back to pass. He dumps it to Sanders. Baker with the tackle at the 24. First down. A gain of 9. Cousins is now 12 of 15 for 97 yards. First and 10 at the 24. Cousins calls out the signals. Current drive, 14 plays, 67 yards. 8:34 off the clock. Cousins drops back to pass. Long out. Current drive, 15 plays, 67 yards. 8:42 off the clock. Cousins fades back to pass. Medium cross to Smith. Tripped up by Ozzie. A gain of 15. Cousins is now 13 of 17 for 112 yards. First and goal from the 9. Sheridan faking blitz. 16 play 82-yard drive. 8:55 off the clock. Wearing out the defense. McLaurin on the reverse. Past the 5. Touchdown McLaurin. Bullock will try the point after. Good. Transylvania 7 Sheridan 0. Shotgun formation. Goff drops back to pass. Medium slant. Second and 10. Goff drops back to pass. Goff throws to Samuel. Tackled by Duggar at the 33. A gain of 8. Third and 2 upcoming for Sheridan. Goff from the shotgun. He's punting. Fielded by James. Return of 2 yards. Punt of 32 yards. Cousins in the shotgun. The handoff to Sanders. Fumble. Granson with the recovery. Transylvania maintains possession. The ball is marked at the 38. A gain of 1 on the play. Second and 9 from the 38. Cousins fades back to pass. Short hitch. Third and 9 at the 38. Cousins drops back to pass. Medium in. Way back in punt formation. McLeod signals for a, he makes the catch at the 13. Punt of 49 yards. Camarda back in punt formation. Agnew has it at the 35. Return of 6 yards. Punt of 52 yards. Shotgun. Cousins fades back to pass. Cousins throws underneath to McLaurin. Edwards spins him down. First down. A gain of 11. Penalty on the play.
False start. Offense, number 75, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
First and 15. Cousins fades back to pass. Medium out pass to Smith. Smith faces a double at the line. McLaurin is doubled at the line. Cousins calls out the signals. Drops back to pass. Medium into Bateman. Third and 15 from the 47. Trips left. Cousins calls out the signals. Fades back to pass. Long fly. Flag on the field.
Holding. Offense, number 52, 10-yard penalty.
Way from punt formation. McLeod waiting inside his own 10. OT of bounds. 42-yard punt. Camarda back in punt formation. In his own end zone. Rolls dead at the 34. Punt of 55 yards. Cousins in the shotgun. Sanders with the handoff. Lots of daylight. There he goes. Spun down by Reed at the 50. First down. A gain of 16. Transylvania leads by 7. Cousins barks out the signals. Sets to throw. Cousins to Smith against Ozzie. Tripped up by Reed. First down. Pickup of 12. Flag on the field.
Holding. Defense, number 20, 5-yard penalty. Automatic, first down.
Cousins calling signals. Drops back to pass. Cousins dumps it to Sanders. Barton tackles him by the neck. A gain of 3. Cousins fades back to pass. Short sideline pass. Transylvania ahead by 7. Third and 7 from the 35. Cousins gives to Sanders. Tackled by Odizuwa at the 27. First down. A gain of 8. Cousins calling signals. Fades back to pass. Medium cross. Second and 10 at the 27. Someone jumped. Possible free play for Cousins. Sanders with the ball now. Tackled by Campbell at the 23. Pickup of 4. Penalty on the play.
Encroachment. Defense. Number 97. 5-yard penalty.
Cousins fades back to pass. Short slant to Granson. 3rd and 5 from the 22. Cousins fades back to pass. Short out pass. Thompson pulls him down. 1st down. A gain of 8. Cousins fades back to pass. Medium hitch. Tackled by Baker. A gain of 8. Current drive, 10 plays, 60 yards. 4 o'clock off the clock. Transfers control to Sanders. Blasted by Taylor at the 7. Loss of 1. 3rd and 3 at the 7. Cousins fades back to pass. Medium into Bateman. 25-yard attempt for Bullock. The snap from Humphrey. It's good. Transylvania 10, Sheridan 0. Here's the kick from Bullock. Fielded by McLeod. Return of 36.
Holding. Receiving team. 10-yard penalty.
Goff in the shotgun. Goff fades back to pass. Medium hitch to Anyoku. James spins him down at the 47. A gain of 25. Pitch right to Samuel. Samuel with daylight. Samuel gets to the whip down by Byard at the 35. A gain of 18. The handoff to Hubbard. Tackled by Graham at the 30. A gain of 5. Second and 5 from the 30. Goff sets up in the pocket. He dumps it to Hubbard. Angled out by David near the 25. A gain of 5. Near the 1st down. Here come the sticks. It's just short. 3rd and inches from the 25. Goff back to pass. Short hitch to Chase. Ward brings him down. 11 yards. Sheridan trailing by 10. Goff back to pass. Fumble. Bradbury recovers it. Sheridan maintains possession. The ball is marked at the 17. Loss of 3 on the play. Second and 13. Goff with a hard count. Hurry up. Goff at the line. Drops back to pass. Medium hitch. Third and 13. Some confusion on the defense. Goff fades back to pass. Goff dumps it to Chase. Fumble. Transylvania takes over. Cousins in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Medium slant to Granson. Baker with the stop. A gain of 8. Transylvania by 10. 2nd and 2. Cousins hollers out the signals. Drops back to pass. He checks down to Sanders. Blasted by Barton. First down. A gain of 3. First and 10 from the 20. Moss with the handoff. Tackled by Reed at the 26. 6 yards. Cousins drops back to pass. Short out to Granson. Third and 4 from the 26. Cousins drops back to pass. Short outside pass to Smith. Stepped out at the 31. First down. A gain of 5. First and 10 from the 31. Cousins gives to Sanders. Taylor brings him down at the 35. A gain of 4. Cousins drops back to pass. Cousins throws underneath to McLaurin. Stepped out at the 39. 4 yards. Third and 2 from the 39. Cousins sets up in the pocket. Short cross. Baker on the stop. A gain of 6. Cousins calling an audible. Cousins fades back to pass. Short sideline pass. Cousins fades back to pass. Short sideline pass to Bateman. Transylvania leads by 10. Third and 10 at the 45. 1:02 to go in the second. Cousins is back to pass. Medium outside pass to Granson. Dives out at the 49. A gain of 6. Baker is all over the field today. Way back in punt formation. McLeod waiting inside his own 10. Touchback. 49-yard punt. From the shotgun. Goff back to pass. Medium curl to Samuel. Second and 10. Goff trying to draw them offside. He fades back to pass. Short crossing pass to Claypool. James on the stop. A gain of 5. Third and 5 upcoming for Sheridan. Goff from the shotgun. He's punting. Winfield from the 47. Return of 6 yards. Punt of 28. First and 10 from the 47. Cousins in the shotgun. Sheridan showing blitz. Cousins fades back to pass. Short out to McLaurin. He stepped out of bounds. A gain of 5. Vampires ahead by 10. Cousins fades back to pass. He passes to Sanders. Stepped out at the 36. First down. A gain of 6. Cousins back to pass. He throws to McLaurin. Hit and stopped by Newsome 2. A gain of 3. Sheridan trailing by 10. Goff in the shotgun. Goff fades back to pass. He throws to Peoples-Jones. Second and 10. Goff back to pass. Medium button hook to Chase. Sheridan trailing by 10. Third and 10. Goff sets up in the pocket. Medium out. Winfield knocks him out. First down. A gain of 11. Goff sets up in the pocket. Long slant to Peoples-Jones. Holland drills him. 19 yards. Transylvania showing blitz. Goff at the line. Takes a deep drop. Long cross to Peoples-Jones. Winfield makes the tackle on Peoples-Jones. A gain of 20. Goff to throw. Medium slant to Anyoku. He makes the catch. Touchdown Anyoku. Folk will try the point after. He missed it. Transylvania 10 Sheridan 6. Camarda to kick off. Fielded by Agnew. Return of 34 yards.
Illegal block. Receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
Shotgun formation. Moss with the handoff. Tripped up by Baker at the 27. A gain of 7. Second and 3. Cousins at the line. Sets to throw. Short hitch. Touchdown Baker. Folk will try the point after. Good. Sheridan 13 Transylvania 10. Shotgun formation. Sanders takes the handoff. Taylor brings him down at the 25. No gain. Second and 10 from the 25. Cousins fades back to pass. False. Tackled by Edwards at the 32. A gain of 7. Third and 3 from the 32. Cousins barks out the signals. Cousins hands to Sanders. Taylor spins him down at the 35. A gain of 3. Close to the first down marker. Here come the sticks. Short by a foot. Way deep in punt formation. McLeod signals for a, and he catches it at the 10. Punt of 55.
Running into the kicker. Defense. 5-yard penalty.
First and 10 at the 40. Cousins sets up in the pocket. Short sideline pass. Pushed out by Ozzy at the 50. A gain of 10. Near the first down. Here come the sticks. Just short. Second and inches from the 50. Reed up in the box. Cousins at the line. Transfers control to Moss. Campbell brings him down at the 44. First down. A gain of 6. Cousins calls out the signals. The handoff to Sanders. Edwards brings him down at the 41. A gain of 3. Second and 7 from the 41. Pitch left to Sanders. Edwards has got him. No gain. Third and 7 at the 41. Cousins calling an audible. He fades back to pass. Short slant to McLaurin. Way from punt formation. McLeod waiting inside his own 10. OT of bounds. Punt of 40 yards. End around. Graham with the tackle at the 1. No gain. Goff in the shotgun. Goff with the give to Samuel. Whipped down by Graham at the 4. A gain of 3. Third and 7 at the 4. Goff at the line. Goff fades back to pass. Goff is off and running. Wide open field, tackled by James at the 18. A gain of 14. First and 10. Hubbard with the handoff. Graham spins him down at the 22. A gain of 4. Goff brings them to the line. Second and 6 from the 22. Goff calling the signals. Goff gives to Samuel. Tackled by Farrell at the 23. A gain of 1. Goff from the shotgun. It's a punt. Fielded by Byard. Return of 1. Punt of 31 yards. First and 10 from the 47. Shotgun formation. Cousins at the line. Cousins gives to Moss. Tackled by Edwards at the 45. 8-yard gain. Vampires trailing by 3. Second and 2. McLaurin is doubled at the line. Cousins sets up in the pocket. Pulled down by Jones. Loss of 5. Third and 7 from the 50. Cousins fades back to pass. Cousins throws to Moss. Penalty on the play. Way back in punt formation. McLeod waiting inside his own 10. OT of bounds. Punt of 36 yards. Goff from the shotgun. Goff takes a deep drop. Medium cross to Anyoku. Second and 10. Goff hands to Hubbard. Brought down by Bea at the 15. A gain of 1. Goff from the shotgun. He's punting. Winfield from the 43. 5-yard return. Punt of 28 yards. Shotgun. Cousins going through the signals now. Cousins hands to Sanders. Edwards with the tackle at the 30. A gain of 8. Second and 2 from the 30. Cousins calling an audible. Cousins fades back to pass. Short slant to Smith. Tripped up by Ozzy at the 18. A gain of 12. Transylvania trailing by 3. Cousins fades back to pass. Short out pass. Return of 35 yards. Flag on the play.
False start. Offense, number 72, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Camarda to punt. Fielded by Agnew. Return of 17. 55-yard punt. Cousins in the shotgun. Cousins fades back to pass. Medium slant to Granson. Baker with the stop. 6 yards. 10 catches, 80 yards for him. The give to Moss. A gain of 1. Third and 3 from the 30. Sanders takes the handoff. Smith pulls him down at the 31. A gain of 1. Penalty on the play.
Holding. Offense, number 75, 10-yard penalty.
Way deep in punt formation. McLeod calls for a fair, he makes the catch at the 19. Punt of 50 yards. Sheridan up 3. Goff in the shotgun. Chase is doubled at the line. Goff fades back to pass. Short slant to Anyoku. James with the tackle. A gain of 8. Sheridan by 3. The handoff to Samuel. Dropped by Duggar at the 28. A gain of 1 on the play. Third and 1 upcoming for Sheridan. Third and 1. I formation. Samuel takes the handoff. Tackled by Farrell at the 29. A gain of 1. Close to a first down. Here come the sticks. First down.
No timeout will be charged.
Camarda back in punt formation. Agnew catches it at the 24. Return of 14. 47-yard punt. Shotgun. Hand off to Sanders. Tackled by Jones at the 46. A gain of 8. Second and 2 from the 46. They're looking for Sanders. Cousins fades back to pass. Medium out to Smith. Knocked out by Ozzie. A gain of 14. Flag on the field.
Encroachment. Defense. Number 92, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
First and 5 from the 35. Sanders with the handoff. Tackled by Hill at the 34. A gain of 1. Cousins fades back to pass. Short slant. Saving tackle by Baker at the 3. A gain of 31. 9 catches, 123 yards for him. Cousins is now 32 of 52 for 273 yards. Flag on the field. First and goal from the 3. From the I. Cousins calling signals. Cousins hands to Moss. Tackled by Hill. Touchdown. Bullock will try the point after. Good. Transylvania 17, Sheridan 13. Goff from the shotgun. Goff at the line. Quick pitch to Samuel. Tackled by David at the 27. A gain of 2. The give to Madison. Okereke on the stop at the 34. A gain of 7. Third and 1 at the 34. Chase is doubled at the line. Hubbard with the handoff. Brought down by Hicks. Loss of 1. Camarda to punt. Agnew has it at the 17. Return of 12. Punt of 50 yards. Cousins calling signals. Sanders with the handoff. Campbell pancakes him at the 30. 1-yard gain. Transylvania ahead by 4. Second and 9 at the 30. Transylvania taking their time. Cousins fades back to pass. False. Barton brings him down at the 39. A gain of 9 on the play. First down.
No timeout will be charged.
3rd and inches. Cousins slow to the line. They're looking for Sanders. Quick hand off to Sanders. Spun down by Rousseau at the 41. Made the first. A gain of 2. Transylvania leads by 4. Slowly coming to the line. Moss with the hand off. With room. Moss with a lane. Newsome 2 pancakes him at the 43. A gain of 16. Transylvania by 4. 1st and 10 from the 43. Transylvania in no hurry. They're looking for Sanders. Cousins barks out the signals. Sanders takes the handoff. Tackled by Rousseau at the 41. A gain of 2. Vampires by 4. Shotgun formation. Cousins calling signals. He fades deep. Screen to Smith. Edwards with the tackle at the 35. A gain of 6. 10 catches, 129 yards for him. Third and 2 from the 35. Cousins sets to throw. Short hitch to McLaurin. Spun down by Newsome 2. First down. A gain of 7. Cousins is now 34 of 54 for 286 yards. Transylvania ahead by 4. 1st and 10. I formation. Sanders with the hand off. Taylor with the stop at the 27. A gain of 1. Second and 9 from the 27. Transylvania taking their time. Cousins pitches left to Sanders. Room to run. Tackled by Edwards at the 15. First down. A gain of 12. They're looking for Sanders. Cousins pitches right to Sanders. Tackled by Campbell at the 19. 4-yard loss. Second and 14. 0:08 left in the 4th. Cousins slow to the line. Cousins hands to Moss. Tackled by Campbell at the 10. 9-yard gain.
Well, that's it from Transylvania. Transylvania held on to win 17-13 over Sheridan. Go ahead and take a look at the stats. See, Sheridan scored 13 in the 3rd and did have a lead going into the 4th quarter. But Transylvania had scored a touchdown with 8 minutes left, and that was enough to deny Sheridan their first win. Okay, take a quick look here. And you can see by the total offense, Transylvania doubled Sheridan, but it did not show up like that on the scoreboard. Transylvania, I guess, was lucky to get out, even though they had 442 total yards offense compared to 201 for Sheridan. One factor that may have kept Sheridan in the game is Cousins did throw 2 interceptions. Yeah, there's an interception there by Barton. Oh, there's a nice kickoff return to start the game. Agnew 43-yard kickoff return. Okay, and there's your individual stats. Go to the play-by-play, and then we'll wrap up this game. But really, you see here, with 5:46 left in the game, Transylvania ran 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. Try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 15 plays to run out the clock. Okay, that's it for the stats. And that wraps up the games for week week 8. Take a look at the league. Yes, we'll get to it. Take a look at the division standings. East. Yeah. Let's take a look at the Action PT Conference standings. Eastern, Cleveland, and Front Street are now tied for first place. Nashville 3 and Cleveland Country both are 4 and 3. Nashville 3 and 4, one game behind, and Sheridan at the bottom 0 and 7. Okay, take a look at the Western. We have Winnipeg 7 and 0. Armandale second at 4 and 3. All the 5 Lacrosse and Transylvania both 3 and 4. Okay, after week 8 games, that means that all the teams have played all the other teams once. We played first round of head-to-head from weeks 1 and 3, and then weeks 5, 6, 7, and 8 for across division game, and now we're back to the second half of the head-to-head series. So weeks 10, 11, and 12 are games within their division. Let's see if there's any particular game in week 10 that could be interesting. No, but there's a week 11 game, Cleveland and Front Street, both 4 and 3. Right now, see off in week 11. Cleveland plays Nashville in week 10, and Front Street plays Sheridan. Good chance of both teams will be 5 and 3 for that game. There's an Armandale Lacrosse game in week 11. Lacrosse has to go to Winnipeg in week 10. Transylvania is playing Armandale in week 10. That's a big matchup there. Okay, let's take a quick look at your league leaders. There's the leaders. See, Prescott moves into, well, Prescott is a hazard, so he technically isn't a league leader in this particular instance. Then you have Hertz and Burrows. Sanders leads rushing with 478. Your scoring leaders. Winnipeg Garrett's had 6 sacks. Interception, Woolen and Winnipeg had 6. Tackle offense. Cleveland now moves into first place on offense with 29.3 points per game. Winnipeg now is solidified first place on defense with 16.9. Armandale moves up to 2. There's your power rankings. Winnipeg, Cleveland, Front Street, Armandale, and Lacrosse. Okay, I think that pretty much wraps it up here from TCFL Central. I think we'll be signing off for the day. Again, enjoy the evening. Also, happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there. And we'll see you next week.